Well, all right, both of our interviews on The Current today honoring veterans in our community. And first up, we'll turn to a current event on September 12th. A group is supporting the members of fallen soldiers through an annual banquet. And it's why Jose Cerday and Corey Hawk with Anonymously Grateful join us in studio now. Thanks for joining us today, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Especially on this beautiful Labor Day.
Yes.
And you're both wearing purple. I love that. Must be a color of the organization.
No.
September is the month for suicide prevention awareness. So
The color purple is.
Yeah, well, we're going to jump more into that later too. But Jose, first I want to talk with you. You guys do a lot of great things in the community, but this banquet, what made you want to host it in the first place?
I think it's a needed thing to bring awareness to Gold Star families and the lost loved one. The different about this mission is we're honoring the parents that lost a son or daughter in battle and depriving them of being a grandparent. So we're recognizing them, but we're also bringing to light the what I consider a pandemic amongst the veteran community with veteran suicides.
Mm-hmm. And I know that at this event, obviously there's speakers and food, but you're honoring 3 different families. Corey, could you share a little bit about those families and the mission behind it?
Yeah. First one we're honoring is Nick Skinner. He actually went to North Scott. I went to school with him. He was killed in Iraq in 2004. And then Brandon Keacham was a Marine and also in the Iowa National Guard. And then Josh Onvig was in the Army Reserves.
And one thing that you mentioned earlier, we were talking about the color purple, is mental health is really important to you guys. Jose, tell me about that motive behind in your organization too.
I believe that with this type of mission, I don't think there's another mission around that where we're honoring the families, and it's just a vision that myself and the rest of the board hold true to heart, that it's much needed to start recognizing and bringing that particular problem within the veteran community to the people, knowing that there is a problem with veteran suicide.
Mm-hmm. And so let's hear a little bit more about the event itself. Is it in Eldridge, is that correct?
Yes, at the Rolling Meadows on September 12th, 5:30.
Okay.
Starts.
And is it sold out? Is that true?
It is. It is sold out this year, but starting on the 12th, we'll start selling for next year.
Wow. So that must be really a big community support. I mean, what do you hear from the community about events like this?
The community is very supportive. The missions that I've been on previously, the community always steps up. People like organizations and sponsorship like NTI or Centennial Home Improvement, organizations like that, and even our American Legion chapters always step up, American Legion 548 and another American Legions in the area. It's just a wholeheartedly supportive group of sponsors and personal donations that come in that make this mission possible.
It sounds like it. And it sounds like obviously you are sold out, but there's another event the next day. Can you tell me more about that, Corey?
Yeah, we're doing an honoring bike ride up to St. Donatus.
St. Donatus.
St. Donatus. It's not just for motorcycles. Cars can get involved. We'll start in Eldridge. We'll go to St. Donatus.
Yep.
And then end back in Eldridge at the Double Barrel.
Wow. And there's a couple things along the way, right? There's maybe some food trucks and some music too.
I believe we're stopping for lunch.
Yeah, but we'll be stopping in St. Donatus or Bellevue for St. Donatus for lunch, and then on at the end of the ride, which will be at the Double Barrel Drinkery in Eldridge, we'll have a post party there with the riders and at the end of the day, and they'll have a band and music. So
wonderful. And we're talking, about this banquet too, the families that are there that have been honored in the past. I mean, what do they have to say about this program that you have?
The families enjoy, not necessarily enjoy, but are appreciative that their son or daughter are being remembered. Nick Skinner was killed in action in 2004 at age of 20, and that's almost over 20 years ago, and no one, in order to honor, you have to say their name. So it's just bringing up that feeling of respect and thanking the parents for letting us honor their son or daughter.
Wow, that sounds very impactful. And you guys have another program or other programs in the area too that you're in charge of. What else do you have going on?
First Saturday of every month, we hold a breakfast for veterans. It's called Bring the Light. We hold it at Cornerstone Church from 8 to 11. Like I said, first Saturday, so September 6th will be our next one. We get donated Casey's Breakfast Pizza, donated donuts from Hy-Vee, coffee, fruit from Tasties in Eldridge. They donate fruit. And then, so we use it as a time to network with other veterans, talk the way we talk, tell stories, and then we usually bring in an outside resource to talk about either mental health, or sometimes we have representatives from the local government come in and stuff like that.
Wow, how big are your groups usually?
About 20 plus, so, but it's still growing. Yep. So, and then that's important thing is getting the veterans out there, not just open for veterans, but active duty as well. Mm-hmm. That way they can see that they're going to have a support there for them when they get out. So, and that's what I feel that a lot of the veterans active duty do get out, not having that support.
Yes, well, it looks great that you guys are providing that support for them. Thank you both for coming in today. We wish you the best of luck in your
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Well, you can learn more about the Gold Star Honor Ride and the banquet at our website, WQAD.com, and click on the As Seen on TV tab.